Sister Ife, do you know? Respect from you is very, 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 very important to your husband. It is another form of food that he needs to eat daily. But come on, how come you are still not giving it to him? Honestly, let us talk about it. How come you are still finding it difficult to give it to him? Because sometimes I wonder why you find it easy to respect that small boy who calls himself your boss. What's his name? Victor Abi. Find it very easy to respect him, but find it very hard to give that same respect to give to your boss, Oga Victor, at the office, to your husband. Wait though, is it because of that small change, small money that you get at the end of the month? Is it because of that small change? Is that why you cannot give your husband the same type of respect you give to Oga Victor in the office? Why is it that you can worship your pastor, but you don't even bother about your spiritual head at home? Oh, my dear, I also wonder why you find it very difficult to address your husband the way you address his friends. Yeah, you know, the way you used to address Baba Nanti whenever he comes around. Every minute you are doing, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, okay sir, good evening sir, the children sir, the clinical sir. At times you almost go down on your knees to greet your husband's friend. But when you come to your husband, you will talk to him anyhow, treat him anyhow. See, Sister Ife, if you want your husband to pay attention to you, you need to treat him the same way, give him the same respect that you give to your boss, even more than the one you give your boss at home, at the office. No man deserves any respect that is higher than the one you give from your husband, including your pastor. I don't want to mention your father, but let me add it, because it's not your covering. Your father is not your covering. Right now that you said, yes, I do, you are now under your husband. So any respect you cannot give to him, don't ever give it to anybody. Don't give it to anybody. Because the way you shout and talk to him as if you are talking to Chinedu is what I don't understand. At times you talk to him as if it's joy you are calling. You ridicule him at will. Because you believe he cannot do anything. After all, he is a worker in the church. The husband is a worker in the church. Because of that, you treat him anyhow. You disrespect him anyhow. My dear sister, trouble they sleep. Your younger they wake him up. Small. It's okay. Just be careful. Press that brake, small. Good husbands are scarce outside you. They are very scarce. Ask our single and mature ladies, they will tell you that husband is very scarce outside. And loneliness is not funny at all. To be lonely is not a funny thing, Sister Ife. The fact that God answered your prayer very early doesn't mean you should toy with that prayer that God answered. No man can love and die for a woman who disrespects him and treats him like rubbish. No man. So be careful. That's all I have to tell you. Your husband is not boy. You think he is. He is not though. Right now, he's just allowing you to have your way. Be careful. Every day is for the thief. One day is for the owner. I pray it will be your lot in Jesus' name. So my dear, what am I trying to say? The respect you cannot give to your husband, don't give it to anybody. God made your husband your head. He knows why he did that. And it is not your place to undo his decisions. So be careful. Be careful. You can argue all you want and say, after all, we are mates. Or I'm even older than him. Is it not that my husband? Be careful. And you, Sister Ife, I know you are saying, a woman cannot respect a man who does not love you. Let me ask another question. That your boss, Oga Victor. Oga Victor show you love before you respect her. So don't say you cannot respect a man that cannot love you. I know at times he shouts at you. I know at times he talks anyhow. But still, I will say, my dear sister, it is not your place to disrespect him. Complaining and asking for love and disrespecting him will not make him give you what you want. So why don't you apply this simple principle of dealing with your husband with love and respect, and then allow God to teach him how to love you? Allow God to teach him how to love you. My dear sister, be wise. Be wise. Do not play with your husband's ego. Respect is another form of food for him. Maybe he has not said anything. I am helping him to say it now. Be careful. Don't get carried away. Don't just say, hey, Sharon, there's no pity in it. It's not only that I marry. It's only that you marry. My dear sister, I said, let me remind you that respect is food to only. May the Lord give you understanding. I'll see you next time by the grace of God. And please share this with those your other friends, those ladies. You know them, I don't want to mention their names. Share it with them, let them learn. Good husbands cast outside though. Don't fall victims. Hope you know that we have a lot of women that are praying that God should answer their prayer and give them their own husband. But she lost her own. May you not lose your own. I'll see you next time by the grace of God. Bye.